What's going on? We're back here again with another bike. This is a 2004, I believe, Yz250. And as you can tell, this thing is super sun-baked. I'm assuming this is just melted from being old and being left in the sun, because like the seat is super faded, as well as the tank. And these plastics, this isn't paint. The plastics literally like turn whatever kind of weird black color this was. The plastics here are like chalky. This thing looks absolutely terrible, but I think with a little bit of work, it should be able to get done and be a nice bike once again. This is going to be a huge project and probably cost a good bit of money, but I'm really excited to get started. I've always wanted a Yz250, and this was a very cheap bike, so hopefully I can throw it together, make it look real nice, and make it run real nice. And it's always cool to save an old bike from the junk pile. So let's jump right into tearing this thing apart. First step is going to be getting these things that aren't even bolted on off. So we go pull this, and I guess the gas tank's going to come with it. So that's pretty easy. I'll show you real quick what I'm working with the motor. I haven't done anything really with it. This is the bottom end. It's complete. It turns, but it's probably still gonna have to be split and cleaned because it's been sitting for forever. As you can tell by this timing chain, it's all rusty and kinked up. As far as the cylinder goes, it looks pretty decent. There's nothing really big wrong with it. It's bored 2 millimeters to a 79 millimeter, which I'm not a fan of, but I mean, I guess I'll throw it together like it is and then run a new cylinder later. This is the piston. The piston seems fine to me. I probably will still replace it, but I'll definitely have to replace the rings as they're rusty. But as you can tell, this thing had water in the top end. This cam is destroyed. I have the head soaking in evaporust right now because the valve buckets are rusted to the head, and then you just have all this other good stuff that goes along with it over there that's not very exciting. Hopefully I can figure out how to put all this crap back together, because I was not the one to take it apart. One of the cool things though about parting out this 426 is when I got this 250, a lot of the parts will interchange, I think, such as the gas tank, which is way nicer than the one on it, the front fender, and maybe some of the other plastics. I don't have a rear fender. Hopefully the seat will. And I guess we'll figure out what all else will fit too while we're doing it. So this bike actually has Renthal bars. I was noticing they look really nice. So that's pretty sweet. course the last bolt's gonna break off. This is about the grossest air filter I've ever seen. I'm gonna go ahead and tear this out too and throw it away. This is disgusting. This has obviously been sitting for forever. The amount of just sheer trash in this motor is unbelievable. I mean, how does that even happen? So I just got the bearing out the case with the press. I got the cases apart now. The crank that I thought felt good is actually pretty notchy when you're actually able to move it. As you can see, I have to kind of bounce it around to make it move. The bearings, half of them are locked up. Transmission seems fine. The case is super dirty. The other one I had outside cleaning. So pretty much what I think is gonna have to happen, new crank, new bearings, all engine and transmission, and probably rings. I may try and keep the piston. The piston seems fine. Gonna try and get some of the junk off the front here so I can get to be able to paint the frame and replace these cables. Just test fitted the plastics from the Yz250F. These are actually Yz250 plastics from 2004, so they're the same as the ones that come on this, but they look a whole lot better than the ones I had before. So I'm putting the video together now, and I realized it didn't have an ending to it. So what's gonna happen for the next video is I ordered a crankshaft off of eBay. It should be here Monday or Tuesday. So the next video, I'll be putting the bottom end together, packing the bearings, putting them back in, putting the crank in and transmission in, and probably not messing with the top end yet. The head's still soaking in the vapor rust. It's still super rusty. But be sure, if you want to see more, to subscribe and like the video. If you have any questions, comment, and thanks for watching.